Hi folks, bit of a HubNut vlog just to try and get you up to speed with what isn't happening really at the moment. Today has been an absolutely chaotic day. It's Monday, start of the week before Christmas. We hoped everything could be winding down. It didn't happen like that. Late last night we got told that the school would be closed because we've got water supply issues in the area. So that became a problem. It was like, okay, we'll have to do home learning. So this morning we were trying to package merch and get it in the post as early as possible, while kids were going into meltdown about the online learning not working properly and things not being where they should be. And we haven't got enough equipment in the house. We're not really geared up for home learning anymore. Just monumentally stressful. And on top of that, we've got a poorly dog. Titch the dog still hanging in there, but not very well, making a mess on the floor just as you're having a really bad start to the week already. So the joys. Yeah, she keeps lingering on, does that dog. We keep thinking, oh, this is it. We've even had the conversation with the kids, further stress caused there to say that this dog is going to die, and then she refuses to. Yes, and is loving and affectionate and seems to perk up. So the joys. So on top of all that stress and not being able to find stock this morning, because it turns out we'd sold out of something, and Miss HubNut spent ages going through all the stock to make sure we really didn't have it. We've got all that in the post today, but we know that's not going to arrive before Christmas, even though we're still several days to Christmas because of all the postal strikes. Not great. And then, yeah, I've entirely lost track of this one. Where are we? Yeah, after all that, sorry, I had to gather my thoughts. My brain is just falling apart. One of the Hublets had to go to the doctors because she was really poorly last week, and we thought, well, we better get in the doctors, see if we can nip this in the bud. And then I thought, well, we'll go in the electric Fiat. The electric Fiat is still here. They haven't collected it because of the rail strikes. We'll go in that just because it's great for buzzing around locally. And that wouldn't move. It wouldn't release the handbrake. So then we had to jump in Bella and take Bella to the doctors and take the stuff to the post office. So I didn't put that in the email, but if your post item went on Monday, it went in Bella. And so we did that. But then I was just like, this car is not running right. Really hunting around below 2000 revs. It's just, it's kind of kangarooing. It's not running right. And I cannot get to the bottom of it. I've just been having a session. I think I'll probably put a video out on the main channel saying I haven't been able to sort this out. Spoiler alert, but I'll probably put that in the title. I'm not one for guessing. So yeah, she's not running right. So I took her to a local garage. They couldn't get anything out of the OBD port, losing faith in that local garage because he says anything after 1996 has onboard diagnostics and it's all the same. And the fact his computer won't talk to this car is because there's something wrong with this car. Pretty sure there isn't, because we've got power at the diagnostic port. All the fuses check out. I've gone through all of them. And I think it's just that you need Alexia to talk to this car, a Citroen specific computer, because idiots. This is the whole reason OBD2 came around, was to standardize this so you could have one code reader and talk to all cars. But there's a small period, late 90s into the early 2000s, where cars were whatever they wanted to be. The Rover 75 uses a completely different system, even to other Rovers, I think. So you need a specific system to talk to that. And yeah, it's just a nightmare around that time. And it's just so happens that's the era of cars I'm really into. Betty uses a completely different system again. But someone, I think in America, has developed a system that allows you to talk to that Ford Scan, or Force Scan, I think it's called, actually. I don't think they're allowed to say Ford. So it just sounds rather dubious instead. So that's the situation with that. But yeah, I can't talk to any of my cars. The Matiz has got an airbag issue. I've never been able to solve it because no one's got a computer that'll talk to it. So big problem with cars of this era. So yeah, I've just been here trying to do that and has got absolutely nowhere. So yeah, fortunately, the Hublet is all well and has got the green light from the docks. It's just something they're going to have to get over in time after a really, really unpleasant cold that we've been desperately trying not to catch. So yeah, it's just been traumatic, really difficult start to the week. And then I come up here, I spent ages going over this car trying to find a fault, and no dice, can't do it. We are hoping to do some Daihatsu progress. Let's go out and have a quick look at Daihatsus variously. Oh, shut up! The key isn't even in. That's the key warning. Because French. it does this from time to time. Yeah, up the back we've got a soggy bob. Everything is wet in here. That's great. There's the Miss Daisy, who will be coming out later this week for reasons that will become clear later in the week. So yeah, Show Me the Charade is here. February will be our anniversary and we still haven't got it done. Problem is these blooming manifolds. So I think what we're going to do is take this manifold off. That's what I've just started doing this morning, slackening these nuts off. We're going to take that manifold off, we're going to take that manifold off and probably throw that one in the bin. We know the engine runs on that manifold. We know the engine runs on another manifold that I ordered online, but not the one that's in the car at the moment. She's not running right on that. So I'm going to pop to Whiteland Restorations and see if we can borrow their threading kit and put a new barb in here, and we'll hopefully that will be done and we can actually get this car back on the road again. We need this car back on the road again. This car is economical and we definitely need economical cars on the road. This one's sadly still out of action, but yeah, that's where we are. I just thought I'd do a quick video update because yeah, things are being problematic. In fact, I haven't even mentioned the fact that back at home the laptop charger is packed up. Only works if you hold it in a perfect position. So trying to edit videos is a bit of a nightmare at the moment because you can't edit a video and get it all uploaded on one charge because it's quite processor heavy editing a video. New charger on the way. Due to the postal strikes, that's not going to arrive until the 28th. So yeah, it's holding things up, which is why I'm recording this vlog on my phone, just so I can simply bung this onto the internet a bit later on. But that's where we are with stuff. There's quite a lot of fingers in pies, quite a lot of stuff we're trying to make happen. Life firmly getting in the way and the weather not really helping, because it's either pouring with rain or it's bitterly cold, and it doesn't seem to be anywhere in between the two. So yeah, all of a bit of a pain. But that's where we are. Hopefully some more of these vehicles will be coming out at some point, and as soon as they do, you will see them on this channel, or the HubNut channel actually, because we're on HubNotes, aren't we? Speaking of which, do subscribe to HubNotes if you haven't already. Try and get our numbers up a bit. It's as simple as the more subscribers, the more likely YouTube is to promote these videos. This is obviously our second channel, a bit of background behind the scenes, but yeah, there we are. Christmas is approaching, so Merry Christmas everyone, and we'll see you soon.